Hi Danny.
Hi.
Result might not have gone how you wanted last Friday night, but do you take a heck of a lot of positives from how your team competed against one of the best teams in the division?
Yeah, I think it is general, not just the last game. I think the last, when you look all over the second leg, compare points with the performance, then I must say we didn't get the points what we deserved. Yeah, I must say this. The performance is in the second leg right. I think everybody see this. Millwall, Luton, Coventry away in West Brom, Leeds 85 minutes, Burnley first half, and then the first part of the second half. I think a lot of good performances, but football is about results. We know this, and this is now our job to try to turn this in results.
Does that make you look back on January maybe with a little disappointment that you couldn't get one or two more just to turn those good performances into results?
You never know. The good thing is that the performance is right. Football is sometimes you hit the post or the ball goes in the net. Yeah, this are small details. You can make the block or there's a free shot on target. Yeah, I think this is small things, but of course, it hurts a little bit, and of course this is. When I compare the first time in the season, when the results and the performances was not right, then you find reasons. But now, when you see this, you have to work on it. You have to believe, and this is what we tried. I think this week we clean our mind. We look back, but we look more forward. And I saw a team who's ready to go again. And this is tomorrow our job. It's a good game. It's a tough opponent, a strong side. We felt this in the first game against them, but we know what we can do, and this is what I want to see tomorrow. A good performance, and I believe if the performance continue like in the last weeks, then the results will come again.
And I know you've clearly got a few players missing at the back, Danny, but with the nature of the goals and how you conceded them last Friday, is there anything different you can do to try and cut out some of those poor goals, some of those errors?
You can work on it. You can look back in the video. You go in the pitch. You train skills. You train habits. You give them again. It's not just a topic for one player or for one group. It's a topic from the whole team. I think if you conceded goals, then there's also something wrong in front. I think this is the responsibility from everyone. And this I want to see tomorrow. I think tomorrow we need a group who's running, who's fighting, who bring the right attitude. I want to see an aggressive team from our side, go in the duels, do the basics right, and then this is a good chance to take something tomorrow.
I mean, your away form is top 6 at the minute, but your home form is bottom 4. Will results at Hillsborough between now and the end of the season kind of determine where this season ends?
Yeah. I look back to 3 games. We have to win against Millwall. We have to win against Luton, and even against Coventry, we were the better side. Yeah, look, Coventry took 8 wins from 8 games, 7 wins, and when you look to our games, they had not really a chance here. We were the better team. We dominate them in all phases of the game. This is football. This is sometimes like this, but it makes no sense now to complain and be sad. No, be positive. Be sharp for this game tomorrow, and tomorrow under the lights, have the right players on the pitch and off the bench, and then we go again and we try our best.
I know you've talked about quite a few times about the first aim is to hit that 50-point mark this season.
Yeah.
But now there's 15 points to the bottom 3, and with games running out, can you adopt a little bit more of a nothing to lose mindset where you can just go out and give it a real go?
Yeah, I think you know me since a long time now, and I think for me it's always about going forward and front foot. But I still believe I want to have this 50 points, and you see now how hard we work to come to 50 points. And to come closer to 50 points, you have to win the next game. And this is what we try tomorrow. and then you can ask me again and again, and hopefully you can ask me until the end of the season about this topic, because then we are still in a good position to attack something.
And I'm sure we will do that, Danny, as you know. In terms of Sunderland, they've had back-to-back defeats. Is now a good time to play them? Bad time to play them? How do you look at it?
You never know. I think championship football, I'm not sure if there's always something, a moment where you think it's better or it's worse. They can also say, oh, to play against Wednesday now, and I think they watched our games and they will see how we played against Coventry, how we played against Burnley. I think they know what we want to do, and I think this is also what we feel this season. There's no team who say, oh yeah, Wednesday it's easy to play. I think even Burnley said after the game, the manager from Burnley said this in the press conference, that it was not easy. You get the feedback straight after the game from the players, from the opponent side or from the coaches. They feel that we're doing good, but at the end of such a game, it won't be not to get a handshake and say, yeah, good playing. No, at the end I want to have a point, or points, better points instead of a point.
Certainly so. How impressed have you been with Sunderland this season as one of those four teams that's really set themselves above the rest so far?
Yeah, I think this is they had a good momentum. Yeah, they start well in the season. They have a exciting team, a good balance between mixed and experienced one. But they feel as well. It's a long race. It's not just a sprint. You need a long. Yeah, you have to be ready for a long race, and this is 46 games. And now they come also in the period. Maybe it's a little bit harder to take points. I think every team, maybe except from this. Yeah, but even the top teams, every team has such a period in the season where you miss a little bit the moment, you miss a little bit of luck, one situations, and but this is football, this is championship, and I think our job is now to put and to pull back the games to our side, and if you can do this, then it looks good.
Wanted to check on a couple of players, Danny. Dominic Iorfa and Akin Fameuo. What's the latest on both of them?
Yeah, I think general, I will not speak too much about the names, but I can just say so much. It's a tough week for us, and you will see tomorrow why.
Can I take it from that then that there might be some faces missing that we might otherwise think are there?
Yeah, could be.
You might not answer it, but Michael Smith was unwell enough not to do his press conference this morning. Is he okay?
Is one of the question mark.
Okay. In terms of Sissoko and Hatsuse, are they ready to get more minutes now? Are they kind of pushing hard to play a little bit more of a role?
Yeah, Evie was ill as well during the week. Let's see. But today he trained. Rio trained the full week. Yeah. Some players come closer. I come back to your question with Domme. Yeah, he come closer. But we have 3-4 big question marks, and we have to find solutions tomorrow. But I'm convinced the team on the pitch will be on fire.
Finally, from me, just in terms of Rio, there was a lot of excitement in terms of what he managed to show in that short spell. Are you as excited in terms of what he could bring potentially over these next couple of months?
Yeah, I think he's calm on the ball. He likes to work hard, and what I like is he's brave, also in front foot defending. He is trying, attacking forward instead backwards. Are good skills for our football. Yeah, but we know, championship football, it's a tough one. But let's see tomorrow who starts, who not. I think this week was an open race in some positions. I think the player feel this. It was good to see a good competition. Everybody wants to play. Tomorrow 8 o'clock we can show, and we want to show our fans as well that we can take something.
Interested to see what happens. See you tomorrow, Danny.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Afternoon, Danny. How you
Hi
doing?
Alex, I'm good. You?
Yes, I'm all right. A little concerned with a couple of things that you said there. When you say it's been a tough week and there's some issues, are we talking potentially longer-term injuries, or is it just for this weekend?
No, not long, not long term. We have some positive things, but we have also some tough things. Yeah, to make decisions. Yeah, positive thing. Domit's closer. Akin looks good. Yeah, he trained now the first sessions with the team. Not the long distance, but you see, even today in the training, it's nice to see him on the pitch when he goes in the duels. Yeah, I think general, it's not so often that you have 3 centre backs injured. Yeah, I think this situation, you can never prepare in your squad.
On Dom, then you said there was going to be a step up this week in his training. Is he full throttle in with everyone else and now building up his volume, or is there still a little way to go on that?
Yeah, when you ask me about 90 minutes, then it's still a way to go. If you ask me about 15-20 minutes, then it looks positive.
Good. That is positive news. You mentioned there sort of taking this week as an opportunity to clean your mind was your words. What's gone into that? Has there been sort of meetings around that, or is it just sort of business as usual?
Yeah, clean your mind. I think when you have we take the last 4 games together, a late knockout against West Brom, a late knockout against Coventry, away performance in Swansea, we did our job right. A good start in a game against Burnley. I think first 43 minutes until the conceded goal, we played good football in both directions. Even after the halftime, the first 10-15 minutes until the second goal, I think all around 5-6 big opportunities to score. It takes, of course, a little bit energy from your side. That was about, put the disappointment away, speak about details, give them a little bit impression again from some basic things what we have to do, and then carry on. And I think this is what we did. I think also during the trainings week, I changed not too much, but a little bit from the schedule. How was the focus? Yeah, this things we did different to other weeks. But and this is what I said before, the performance were not bad. Yeah, and that means not that you have to overthink everything, but maybe the small things helps tomorrow to have the little bit percentage in some situations. And this is what I'm trying. Yeah, my team follow. We are ready, we are hungry, and we know what we can do at home or against each team. And I think all the other teams know this around us as well.
I had a look at the home form, particularly since the turn of the year, and like you say, that all the data is very, very positive, isn't it? And you know, the box entries, XG. I think since the Plymouth game, 4 of the 5 best XGs at Hillsborough have come. You know,
of course.
Have you had this disparity between performance and results before in your career?
Yeah, I believe that if you continue with this performance, then there comes a point when the performance comes to good results. I believe in this. If we perform not well and we are struggling really and we create no chances, then the question mark is bigger. And now I believe this is a momentum. Yeah, if you find this first goal, if you have this one block, if you have maybe one decision for your team instead of against you, I think that will come. Yeah, we notice in both boxes. These are sometimes the momentum I think you cannot come in more situation against Burnley, for example, in dangerous situations, and there were some situations it's not count as a XG. When I remember one situation first half when we have a good ball winning situation, transition moments, and Josh missed the one contact to have a free shot on target. These are not XGs. Even these situations showed me that we're doing well, but I see also potential things, and this is what we have to improve to make a perfect game. And this I want to see, and I want to push my team. I know they want to be also, and they want to step up. Game is game. We carry on this point at the moment. But you ask me, my belief is there, and we will turn the good performances also in good results.
At this stage of the season, are you still introducing anything different, sort of new ideas, or is it a case of drilling down? I noticed at Burnley that there were two players. It might be a small thing, but there were two players on corners, and Shea and Barry were. Are you still introducing little tweaks and things?
Yeah, we're still working on everything. You will not make the big picture new, but every line you can look, and then you can improve some small lines. And if it's set pieces, if it's defense, if it's details, how we have a connection between the wingers and the fullbacks, how is the connection between the centre backs and the six. These are the things, but doing better and better. And I think my team, they see this every day, that I'm always looking for more and what we can improve. I turn not every stone, but some stones you have to turn, and you have to look what you can improve.
Yeah, sure. What do you make of the scheduling? It's another Friday night game, and then the two games leading into the derby are, two of the longest ones inside 4 days. What do you make of the scheduling? Obviously, it's something that you've just got to overcome, but
yeah, we will have one journey. We will not come back. We will go straight from one game to the next game, because it's very close. It's good. I think this is very helpful for us for recovery and preparing. I think this was, at the end my wish, but also the wish from my medical staff and the coaches, that we said, okay, what is the best? I think the feedback from the players was right. To go there instead of to have two really long trips and sit too long in the coaches. We go from game to game, and then you can say it's luck or unlucky, but then from Tuesday until Sunday, it's a 4-day week. It's a long time. And you have one more rest. This is okay.
That's interesting. So it's almost like a mini getaway for everyone. It could be a.
If you want, it's like this. You go Friday, then you have the game on Saturday, then you travel. You have Sunday a training, Monday a session, and then you go Tuesday again, and you come back. Yeah, of course.
Where will you be going, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, at the moment, I can't tell you the hotel now in the detail, but we will find a location between, especially from Saturday to Sunday, and then Sunday we will go in the direction from Norwich.
Yeah, good stuff. You spoke a bit with Adam about Rio there. I'm interested. How was he identified? It's not a usual sort of direction of travel.
Yeah, it's about network. Then it's about relationship to agents, of course. Then the contract was over. Then it was the first trainings week. You look to video. Then it took a little bit time. In the end this year. Now we will see. I think the next 2 months. I think it's also for him exciting, to see championship football. I think you cannot compare championship football with the J1 league. But the profile is interesting. But now I think the next step is then to see what it means to continue in this level. And I think this is also a good, competition on the left fullback position. Hopefully then. Akin comes back after the national break. Yeah, you have more options. I think when you see at the moment who was injured, yeah, Dome, Akin, Dich. Yeah, maybe one more question mark for tomorrow. Yeah, then this is not what you can prepare. I'm convinced you cannot compare to have 3 top centre backs out.
Can Röhl play on the right side, or we heard that he can use
Yeah,
both
I think
feet?
he's more. Yeah, he feels more comfortable on the left side. Yeah, this is. Even Paul Valentin played in his career on the left side. Yeah, but I think there's always a little bit advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. One player that's, I think, been outstanding this season, you spoke about him a little bit, but Max Lowe sort of shifting in and playing in that back four in the middle of defence at what's been a difficult moment for the club. How impressive has he been, and what do you take from him as a person that he's adapted to that situation?
Yeah, I think since he's here now, he improved a lot of skills with the ball. How's the relationship to the centre backs, to the full backs, to the 6? He can play in, he can play right, he can play on the 6 when he moved sometimes in. He likes to have the ball, he enjoyed this. In the defense, I like that he is brave. Sometimes he steps from the centre back position, the 6th position, to be aggressive. He organized. I think he is of course a leader in a group. He's maybe not the guy who's always loud talking, but he gives a coaching from behind. He's very open-minded. I must say, I'm really pleased with him, what he did for us this season, and he helps us because he covers 3 positions: centre back, full back, wing back. Yeah, this is always helpful.
Yeah, good stuff. And lastly from me, it's something that just occurred to me out of the blue. Your staff contracts, I remember speaking to you in the summer, and they sort of ended at the end of this season. Mm-hmm. Where are things at with that, and have, I don't know, is there any progress on that, or will that be dealt with at the end of the season?
Yeah, I think that will be then at the end of the season. I think then after a season we will make a general picture, an overview. And then I think, after a season you can have some feedbacks, and then you sit together with the club, and then I think we will see what it means for the summer, what we have to do, what we can do, what is the best for the club. I think it's not now the topic, but of course we had this last year after the season straight, and we will have this latest after the season again, and then we will bring everything on the point. I think I have my clear view, but this is not at the moment the topic. This is after the season. At the moment is focus the next 12 games, and if that's going well and really well, of course this is what we have to do, then there could be still 3 more games.
Yeah, sure. Great stuff. Danny, thanks for your time. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Alex.
Hi, Danny. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
When you mentioned about changing the schedule this week, how much of that is just about keeping the players fresh mentally? Yeah,
exactly. I think we changed not so much the schedule general. We changed some parts of the training session. Some days we withdrew, some days we did a little bit more. I think there's also more details. I'm not sure if the players feel this everything. But for me was to have a little bit more competition this week. Sometimes the players have a feeling who played then in the next day. I'm convinced that a lot of question marks the players have, but both or every player is prepared for the game, yeah, this is also important. This is my responsibility that I give every player the same coaching and teaching. And this is also in the trainings practice what we did. We trained with every player in a shape, and today, for example, we had also a good competitive game. It was good to see they enjoyed this, scoring, defending, be ready, have duels. Yeah, it was good to see.
Do you think, however it comes about, that at this stage of the season it's important to just get the players a little bit out of that routine and just have them thinking differently, whether it be competition or what they're doing or what have you?
Yeah, I think two things. One thing is that I believe just to say to the players we need a better attitude or better mentality, that is not enough. For me it's important to show them solutions and how we can help them and what I want to see. But on the other side, yeah, you're right. I think you come now, not at the end of the season, but now you come to a point where you have to reduce a little bit the volume of the sessions, get them fresh, get them sharp. I'm convinced we had so many meetings, they normally know what I demand. You played against a lot of different shapes and styles of football. Yeah, every game is a different experience and it helps. Yeah, and I think we're building up our house since 16, 17 months now. And of course then it's small pieces, small stones to bring the team forward.
And you mentioned earlier that it could be down to luck and refereeing decisions and things like that to just convert performances into results at the moment. But in terms of the things that you can control, is it more about the mental side at the moment than the technical, or not?
Yeah, we have to stop to make our same mistakes again and again. I think this is that there are some decisions, they are not always right. This is what we have to improve and this is what we have to work on it. And I think, especially coaching, how we talk on the pitch, I think these are things, because this helps our tactical understanding. We have to coach from behind. The players from behind can help the players in front. Yeah, these are things what we have to improve. But yeah, of course, football is football, and some things you can influence, and this is what I'm trying every day. And some things you cannot influence, but then don't use it as excuses, then find other ways to come forward.
Is it too simplistic to say that cutting out the defensive mistakes is about better concentration, or are there more sort of elements to it than that?
Yeah, I think we see in nearly every game that we have sometimes 85 minutes, sometimes 60 minutes, sometimes 75 minutes. We have a period in the game where we make a lot of things right, but then it comes to some moments where we make a mistake and then we lose a little bit our structure, we lose a little bit our head, and this we have to focus on, that we come back to our match plan, stay in these things, stay in our basics, and then do it again and again. And of course I think this is not new, but when you invest so much and you got a knock before the half time with maybe the first opportunity what they had, a really big opportunity, but even in this situation we had 3 against 2 in the right areas in the box, overload 5 against 3, and you have man marking. Normally when you look to the picture you never can concede a goal like this, but we did, and this is sometimes the part what you have to improve. Then you conceded the second goal after you have 3 chances you missed. It takes and did change a little bit something in your mindset. Yeah, I tell you, if we score in such a game, early goal, then you get the second wave, the second air, and you can continue. But it's football, but we have to work on it, make the things right. Sometimes make not special things, make the easy things perfect, and then you're in a good way.
And is that early goal, obviously you had quite a few very good chances at Turf Moor. Is it almost even more important on Friday, simply because it's a home game and it doesn't just affect the players, it affects 25,000 other people or more cheering you on?
Yeah, I think we saw this couple of games that we conceded then a goal. Yeah. Look back to the Coventry game. I think you will agree that nobody in the stadium had the feeling they can score, or they were on front foot. Yeah, they played one team again and again and again, but then one situation, one cross ball, one not man marking, one no pressure on the ball, one situation like this, and you got a conceded goal. But I look a lot of football in different leagues. You see always like this. There's always a momentum. Yeah, if you have this good defending, if you have a good save from the keeper, if you have a block, then you don't concede the goal, and then you get a chance. Yeah, and at the moment, the balance between performance and stop the conceded goals and you score your own goals is not right, and we have to work on it. Yeah, believe, and this is what we do tomorrow again. Hopefully with our fantastic supporters, massive fans around us, create a good atmosphere, and run 95 minutes until the end.
And as you say, you're never really sure what you're going to get from an opponent in the Championship. But given that Sunderland have lost their last 2 games, do you think you can really test their confidence with a good start, whether that be a goal or just the momentum?
Yeah, I think for them it's also not an easy situation. Yeah, they tried to come closer to maybe the direct position for the promotion. That some injuries, some players come back, but they have to keep to carry on. But of course they know they come to Sheffield Wednesday. It's always a difficult one. They will do everything to keep the points here. Yeah, the team has in some positions also young players, some experienced one, but yeah. For us, it's about bringing our best performance and bring everyone to nearly 100% on this match day. And if we do this and to come closer to our best performance, then I believe we have also a chance against them and take something.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time, Danny.
Thank you, guys. See you. Bye bye.
Cheers, guys.